Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Now, is it just me or every time we have an Ewok challenge we are facing some sort of like Empire squad? There's Feats on the enemy side, very high tenacity, and we have to remode our Ewoks for potency so we can daze them, stun them and things like that. Is it just me? Anyway, as always, I'll go cover the feats and modifiers first and then show you the battles. So I've got three battles today for you. So the first one will be Ewoks for my main account, where I was able to get all the feats done in a single battle, and then in the other account where Ewoks are not that strong, obviously I had to use a different team. And then I did Ewoks like on tier 6, it wasn't too difficult. As always, there'll be YouTube chapters below if you want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's go and have a look at the opponents today. Gar Saxon lead, which means counterattacks, right? And then assists and things like that. So yeah, modding again our fellow Ewoks for potency, especially Log Ray, so he can go in, land the daze, will be huge. Luckily, enemy not particularly fast, in combination with the modifier for the Ewoks that gives us extra speed, we can outrun them and, get a jump start, lock in the daze, and then we can get our own turn meter train rolling. In terms of defeats, obviously, it's an Ewok challenge, so we have to win with full Ewoks. If you have decent Ewoks, it's not too difficult a challenge today, actually. Otherwise, tier 6 should be more than doable, like, with your I guess C3PO unlock Ewoks, so hopefully you can get it knocked out. And then we have hindered movement, where we have to win after removing 400% turn meter from enemies. Again, many ways to do this. I'll just do my usual Darth Vader lead. It worked really well for this one. Or even Ewoks themselves, they got plenty ways of removing turn meter. So let's look at the modifiers next. We've got part of the tribe, so that's the Endor modifier. It's a really fun one. I really enjoying this one. So we get a special ability that's shared across the entire team while enemy as well. And essentially, if attacker uses it, we get a mass assist. If a healer or support uses it, you get bonus turn meter, and if tank uses it, you gain foresight and critical hit immunity. So you can use those at your disposal whenever you need to use it. And then in terms of the Ewok modifier, it does a lot of things. Most importantly, we get 20% speed, allowing us to easily outrun these guys. And then as well, whenever they attack out of turn, the enemy that is, they get stunned for 1 turn. So kind of if Piet doesn't get dazed, we kind of utilize this against him, right? His counter attack, so he keeps stunning himself. And then for the enemy, their modifier does a few things, but I don't know, didn't really play a huge part today. I guess Snowtrooper Operative was a bit annoying because he goes first, he's the fastest from them, removes, for example, foresight from your Ewoks, and then Piet can drop his AoE and dispel all your buff and daze you. So like taking out Snowtrooper right out of the gate, I found really helpful. Alright, let's go into the battles now and let me show you how I run my Ewoks. So as you can see, we got a mix of Relic, a mix of Gear 12 Ewoks. I do have Log Ray at Relic 7, I guess, for the operations in territory battles, but you don't need him that high. So just showing the mods. I didn't remod Chirpa, just, Chirpa, you just need him for leadership, not that important. Log Ray is gonna be the key piece here, at least in the opening sequence. Make sure that he's the fastest Ewok on your squad and load him with as much potency as you can, so he can get the daze locked in. He's got turn meter removal on this ability as well, hypnotize and AoE daze, which is obviously going to be huge. And then moving on to Nisa, similar like Log Ray, modded for speed and potency, but just a bit slower, I think, than Log Ray, so she doesn't get counterattacked to death before you actually have somebody dazed. Now Nisa as well has turn meter removal right here as well, 100% turn meter on a single target, so both Log Ray and Nisa can help you get done as well the turn meter removal feat, not just Ewoks. However, if you want to ensure you really get turn meter removal done with your Ewoks, yeah, we have to go back to the 2016, right? Good old Tebow removing turn meter on his basic and special. As we did in the challenge, it's not challenge, it was just the standard, I guess, Rancor raid. For those of you that were around at that time, you will know what I'm talking about. So same thing, speed and potency. for T-Bow, so he can keep removing turn meter. So what you do with T-Bow, you use his special here that grants all Ewoks 100% turn meter, which is huge obviously, but most importantly, T-Bow gains stealth for 3 turns, and when T-Bow is in stealth, his basic will be removing 100% turn meter from the enemies, which is huge. And on top of it all, his other special removes buffs, so you know you can remove the taunt from the enemies, but also if any buffs were dispelled, also remove turn meter. So definitely if you want to lock in that turn meter removal, chuck your T-Bow in with Ewoks and you should be good to go, so you don't solely rely on Logray as well as Nissa, and then bringing in Elder there. Didn't remote Elder also, it doesn't even matter, like you just need him for his basic ability to feed turn meter to your Ewoks. Okay, let's hop in a battle and get this knocked out. So first things first, Logray should go first, then you can go ahead and daze. Unfortunately, Piet resisted turn meter removal, but at least we got daze on him, but no daze on Thrawn, so let's go ahead and stun him. We did get turn meter removal there. Use T-Bow's ability, 100% turn meter for all Ewoks, and then as well T-Bow puts him and 2 other guys in stealth. And now whenever T-Bow uses his basic, he should be removing turn meter. So let's get mass assist. There we go, 100% turn meter removed from Snowtrooper, and we even knocked him down. Let's go ahead and call in T-Bow for the assist. Resisted, there we go. Did not resist the second turn meter removal. Buff dispel coming in with T-Bow. As you can see, T-Bow is the MVP in this one so far. There we go, perfect. We had 4 setup, so we were able to evade that AoE dispel from Piet. Let's go ahead again, dispel buffs there from Royal Guard, so we can get around him. Now we're stuck behind Guard. Looks like Guard used Rally the Tribe ability from the enemy side. It's okay. Sure, let's get mass assist. Again, more turn meter removal there from T-Bow on his basic. So you know what I mean when I say T-Bow is the MVP in this one. Didn't really need Paplu, didn't need Wicked for the damage. I really like running this team. It just helps so much with turn meter removal, and then Elder for turn meter gain. Yeah, just speeding up the footage, because as we know, these Ewok battles do take a while. And now we got Mark over there on Royal Guard. Piet put in on him, so I guess we'll just go after Royal Guard now. Just gun him down. There we go. Come on. Yeah, because also with Royal Guard alive, right? Whenever you hit Empire, his Empire allies, they're recovering health and stuff. So might as well get Royal Guard out of the way so we don't have to worry about his taunt. And then, yeah, with him down, we should be able just to hit full auto, I think. We got these guys now on lockdown with the days. Guard is stunned. Obviously, we need to get to Thrawn before he gets a turn. And potentially, there we go, T-Bow coming in with a turn meter removal as well. Again on his basic. Remove turn meter there. Remove turn meter here. And now we can just go ahead, hit full autoplay, and we should be good to go. We don't have to deal with Royal Guard stunt anymore. Snowtrooper for tips out. Thrawn is now down. Looks like they're going after Gar Saxon next. Piet is constantly stunning himself anyways. So yeah, things are under control here. Everybody kind of stunned, dazed. We got damage immunity now, that's fine. We got 2 units that can dispel buffs, both Logray as well as T-Bow. There we go, we're gonna get Commando down. He got now damage immunity. It's fine, somebody's gonna dispel. There we go, Logray got a dispel. Finished off their Gar, and now just go ahead and burn through Piet, and that will now complete basically all the feats in a single battle. So good to see that Ewoks can as well take care of the turn meter removal feat there. Probably don't need T-Bow, to be honest. Like, there was a lot of turn meter removal between Nissa and Logray, but I think it just makes it more foolproof tactics. And you know, it's a bit of a nostalgic feeling using T-Bow again for turn meter removal, as we did versus the Rancor raid. So for the next battle, so there's a footage from my account where my Ewoks are not that strong, so I was not able to get them done on tier 10. So do you have to get turn meter removal here done? I always like to use Darth Vader kind of as a default option, just because his leadership is very good. 50% chance to remove 20% turn meter whenever Sith and Empire allies deal damage. Obviously we got Thrawn in there, Traya for control, Malak as well, and then obviously we need Echo, similar like Logray in the Ewok battle. Go first, lock in the days. Luckily Echo's days can't be resisted, Another option as well, there could be dash also. He's got unresistible days, so those two units here will help you. Make sure that you don't get countered to oblivion. And I'm just gonna go ahead, go into Merciless, do a round of basics. There we go. Luckily we got an extra unit there with Snow Trooper Operative, which means an extra bonus turn for Vader, which means he'll get back to his another Merciless one turn earlier. Let's go ahead and use the Mass Assist ability on guard just to push back his turn meter. And then let's go ahead and swap turn meter with Treya. And then we can go ahead and isolate Piet, so we don't have to worry about him doing shenanigans. Make sure to target Darth Vader to reduce his cooldowns when you isolate Piet. And then let hopefully Malak can keep taunting. Let's get a shock over there, so we get a taunt on Malak. Nice. I'm just going to now go ahead and fracture their Royal Guard, so I don't have to deal with his taunt whenever one of his allies drop below 50% health. And now we're just already on to another round of Merciless, so you can see definitely helping us out there with Leia's reducing cooldowns and having Snow Trooper Operative there for extra bonus turn. Go again, just a round of basics. Let's do a Mass Assist on Gar again, push back his turn meter. Just, you know, Echo did his job at this point, so he can do just whatever he likes. He can chill. Let's go ahead, chuck something at Piet. Let's go ahead actually and get rid of Snow Trooper Operative, defeating them with Culling Blade, which means we can get another turn. And now we are on to next Merciless already. So you can see we're very quickly looping for Merciless, getting all this bunch of bonus turns. And, you know, slowly, there we go, another Mass Assist on Gar as well. Looks like he's always the highest turn meter. There we go, Malak can go ahead, train Piet. Let's relock in that days, and at this point, these guys, as soon as they take a turn, they will go down from damage over times anyways. Just kind of trying, you know, to stall the battle, because, you know, you don't know did you get your turn meter removal feat done at this point or not. So I'm just kind of basics only for now. Yep, see if we can get a little bit more turn meter removal done before we finish the battle. As you can see, every time we hit him, Royal Guard, we push back turn meter ever so slightly before he finally goes down. So this is how I completed on tier 10 the turn meter removal feat. But again, there are probably many ways to get this done. You know, using Moff Gideon with control situation. I just really like this team a lot. So now let's hop down to tier 6, because here my Ewoks are not that strong. It's basically C3PO unlock requirements, and with Paplo being Relic 5 for the operations and territory battles. Good thing is, just here I can go ahead, hit full auto, just target Royal Guard first, so you don't have to deal with his taunts and everything, and then just let it go, let it slide. And these guys, yeah, well, it's gonna take, again, you know, a couple of minutes, because these Ewoks at low gear, even on tier 6, don't do a whole lot of damage, but eventually they'll get through them. Piet there, coward as he is, hiding in stealth, so he will be the last one standing. There we go. We were finally able to get to him, knock him down. Come on, speed this up. There we go, we got through it. So yeah, hopefully shouldn't be too difficult to get the turn meter removal, as well as, you know, Ewoks. Just do the best that you can, and then yeah, we need to do the marquee feat. So as always, bring in dash, nuke everybody, just like it's Conquest, and you are good to go for today's challenge. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful. Let me know how you guys are getting on. Hopefully I'll see you in my live stream today for the Sector 3 of Conquest. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.